Hi guys, welcome to Easy Eats with Maritza. And I don't have an apron today. I'm expecting my new aprons tomorrow. Either way, today I am making chicken quesadillas. And other, what is it? Let me see. I'm going to translate it for you, Cindy and Brian. Como se dice quesadilla del pollo? Voy a hacer today. So, anywho, I'm making the chicken quesadilla. So I'm either going to use pan or oil. I prefer oil because you could have it a little bit toasty. And I'll do half of one and then a whole one. But right now, something simple. You have tortillas, cheese, chicken, just cheese. It's quick and easy just for a quick snack, okay? So I'm going to pour a little bit of oil. Just a tad. Oops. Or pan, but I'm just going to put a little bit of oil. And the pan is already hot, so I'm just going to go ahead and place it on top. Okay? And then I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on there. So you want to put the cheese like right, I'm going to do half of one. Enough cheese and, you know, for your liking. I'm using cheddar cheese right now, but you could use pepper jack. My boys like pepper jack. I like regular cheddar. Okay, and then a little bit of chicken. And you could use whatever beef, ground beef, or nothing at all, vegetables, whatever. But so right now I put the tortilla on the oil. It's warming up, and I'm gonna put the one side over. And since I'm gonna wait for the cheese to actually melt before I flip it, so it doesn't roll over everywhere. Okay. And I use my hands, or you could use a spatula, okay? But right now I'm just going to use my hands because it's not that hot. And then I'm going to do the other one on the other side. And what I'm going to do, if you could see, I'm actually laying it one half on the bottom, the other half laying on top of the quesadilla because it's still cool and it's okay. And I'm going to add cheese. Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Quesadilla. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Quesadilla? Quesadilla. Okay, so doing the cheese, I'll put a little bit more. Again, you want to make sure it's melting. Not a lot of oil. You can spray pan around it. Putting the rest of the chicken on there. Okay, and then I'm flipping that side over. So you can see, and I moved the iPad a little bit over. There you go. See? So then you just wait until the cheese actually melts a little. And then, oh, this one's done. So the cheese is melted. You want to flip it over. Some people like the quesadillas toasty. So, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Actually, like that one. I'm sorry. I can always put my music in Me So Honey. I don't want to listen to that. Anyhow, so the one side's already melted. And I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. And it's kind of soft still. So if you want it like crunchy, you leave it on for a little bit more. But the cheese is melted and the chicken's not going to be coming out of the quesadilla when you flip it. So now I'm just going to wait for the other side to go ahead and melt, and the other quesadilla. And for some people, they do, you know, I want it toasty, so it's brown more. So let's see. So the aprons that I'm getting are really cool from Amazon, and it's really good. So if you have an apron that you don't want, or you don't need it, it's just there, I'll take it off your hands because I only have 3 right now. I'll have 6 tomorrow, But the one that I'm going to get tomorrow, it's so cool. But I'm going camping, so I might take it and film myself with my friends and stuff cooking out there. So you never know, maybe I'll really nicey. And I've never been camping. It'll be my first time, so first time cooking out in the wilderness. Okay, so the cheese, it melted. I'm going to scoot this one over and flip this. And let me see. So for myself, I'm actually not liking it because it's not getting toasty. I mean brown. So I'm going to put a little bit of more oil. The pan that I'm using, it's non-stick, so obviously it's not gonna stick. But I want my quesadilla toasty. It's supposed to be really fast, but since I'm showing you guys, the pan's not that hot. I started so it's really hot. You flip it and flip it, and then you're good to go. So right now, give it like a little bit more seconds. I mean, a minute or so. And if you only have 2 tortillas and you want to just make the one, because this one I could share or whatever, just use the whole one, put the cheese on it, let it melt, put the chicken on it, and then put the other tortilla on top, and then flip it. But you want to make sure that the cheese is melted with the chicken so the chicken doesn't fly or come out everywhere. And then you just flip it over and toast it. Then you could use a pizza cutter and just cut it up into slices. And then decorate it really nice with the salsa right in the middle. And let's see. There. I like it now because it's nice and brown and toasty. And I'm using my tortillas, Maritza's tortillas, $5 a dozen. Let's see. And I still have a little bit of salsa left. So I did make the corn muffin hot dogs that I did yesterday, and they were amazing. My friends ate them today. Somebody suggested that I cut them up into little squares or little pieces of hot dog and put it in the mix it, and then make the muffins. Excellent idea, because when I ate it, I could only eat like whatever bite the hot dog was in. So this way, every bite that you take, all the little pieces of hot dog, you'll get a hot dog in every bite. Not just the one piece with the small little piece of hot dog. Okay, so I'm content with this one, and it's toasty, and it doesn't bend. You know it's cooked when it's nice and toasty when it's just flat like that. Okay. And this one, I'm gonna move it to this side, so just a little bit more. And since it's still hot, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, because with the oil, when you cook it and you put it on here, it still has a little bit of oil, so you can put the salt on it, okay? Let's see. I was going to make egg rolls for you guys, but it takes too long. And if your teen children use your iPad, please tell them to remember where they place it. And if not, you're going to go into their room and hunt for their iPad and find things that you shouldn't find. And fortunately, I found the iPad up against the wall behind the bed. I don't know how I got there. Don't want to know. All I know is I got the iPad so I could do this. So, anywho, if they're going to take it, tell them to leave a note, let you know where it's at. If they don't remember, tell them that they're, screwed because you're going to be looking for it in their bedroom. So, anywho, along with getting mad at them because they left something in the oven and caught on fire yesterday, so my whole house was on smoke. Okay, so we are done with this one. And I'm going to go ahead and move it aside. And something I didn't tell you guys is that I do have Maritza salsa that I make. I do sell it for $7 a pack. You want to always use a wooden spoon when you mix the salsa and stuff, because of the acid from the tomatoes, it's acidy. And if you use metal, this is what my family tells me, my grandma, it's not good for them. So it has an acquired taste, so you want to use wooden all the time. So you got the salsa right here. You can place it right there, or like I was telling you. So this is the quesadillas. right? They're nice and toasty. And what I'm going to do... Oh, great. They use my pizza cutter. So I'm going to cut it into pieces. So 3 pieces. I don't know, I like my stuff to look nice. So you can like decorate it and stuff like that and have the salsa right in the middle. Okay. I'll actually take a bite. Okay. So, there you have it. Oop, let me take that one out. Maritza's Easy Eats with Maritza. Chicken quesadillas, and it's very tasty. Whatever tortilla that you use, tortilla, whatever tortilla that you use, with the cheese and the chicken, a little bit of oil or pan. You want to make sure that the cheese melts before you flip it so the chicken doesn't fall out. And then you just add whatever you want. Some people do the cheese like at a Qdoba, you know, that big old tortilla that they use, and they use that presser. Well, you can do the same thing. Not that big giant presser, but, you know, your size. And add egg to it. Scramble the egg, cut it up, or make an omelet, throw it in there, and flip it, and it'll just be a thick old, you know, omelet quesadilla, I guess you could say. So, with that said, any kind of salsa, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, Easy Eats with Maritza, chicken quesadillas, and some salsa. Okay, homemade, well, my homemade salsa, but you could buy whatever. Okay, and my favorite is, believe it or not, the Taco Bell regular salsa. I love it. Just the regular one, or mine. Okay, guys, you have a good evening. I will be camping tomorrow, so if I get a chance, I'll film myself cooking something. I don't know what it is, but I will. Okay? And I will talk to you guys later, and thank you for tuning in to Easy Eats with Maritza.